So we are good to plug the battery in. Hi everybody and welcome on my channel. Today I'm gonna rebuild my very first FPV drone, the one which got me into the FPV world. I've decided to rebuild it so that I can try out the 3D fly mode. Therefore, make sure to subscribe so that you will not miss the next video where I'm gonna set this drone up for the 3D flight mode. So first off, let's rebuild it. And we start from the components I'm gonna use it. So the components I used when I built my first FPV drone are the Steely 5 as a frame, Diaton Mamba F405 MK2 as stack, the Radiomaster R81 as a receiver, the Xing 2207 1800 kV, the Rush Tank Ultimate Plus as a VTX, together with the TrueRC left-hand side polarized antenna, and then last, the Foxia Razer Mini as a FPV camera. So let's build this drone now. The components I've shown earlier are the ones I originally used when I first built this drone, and the only one I'm gonna replace, since it's not working any longer, is the flight controller. I'm gonna replace this one with a new one, always the 405 MK2. It's just a new build. Couldn't find the same one as that. And that's what I'm gonna do. So first off, I'm gonna install the motors on the frame. And this frame is the Steely 5 Plus or Pro, so which comes with the TPU mounts. Okay. Okay, the first motor is on. I'm gonna install the others off camera, and we'll see once I'm done. Okay, the motors have been installed. Now I'm gonna add the AC, just within the pads. Okay, we are ready to install the motors on. I don't want to shorten these wires in case I need the motors on a different frame, so I need some extra length in case I need. Okay, go ahead with the others. Okay, I've just finished it soldering the motors onto the AC, tied them up. I installed this adapter from 20 by 20 to 30 by 30. So I'm gonna put a plate on and install the VTX on top of the plate. Also tidy up the capacitor at the front. And we are now ready to put the flight controller on. Let's put the gummies first. I've already checked the pin out of the ESC to the flight controller. It's the same as the old one, so there should be no problem. Okay, next step is to install the receiver. So we go the pads for the radio master receiver, which uses S-bus protocol. So it should be the first one down here for the S-bus, and then we got an empty one, this one 5 volt, this one for ground. Yep, so let's go for that. Perfect. The receiver is on. Okay, we go now with the installation of the video transmitter. That's the plate I was mentioning before. Put up here. Okay, that's gonna hold our VTX on. Gonna use this one for the VTX. Okay. Okay, I got the extension cable for the antenna into the 3D print. Gonna put in place. Okay, now let's check which pads we need to use for our VTX. So we need a 9 volt, which is the first one on the right, then ground, TX3, which is for the smart audio, so we can adjust the power of the VTX via the OST, and then the video, which is the last one. Okay, so basically these 4 pads here on the right side. Okay, Then TX3 is the smart audio. Smart audio is this blue one here. VTX is installed, and now it's time for the camera. Okay, we are ready now to install the FPV camera. Okay, as usual, we're gonna check which pads are for the camera. So that's for the video, that's the ground, that's the 5 volt. Okay. And everything is now soldered on. We're gonna use the multimeter to check if there are any shorts, so everything is good to go. And then we're gonna do the last check. Okay, now by using the multimeter in continuity mode, we're gonna check if there are any shorts. Okay. Okay, no shorts. Beautiful. So we are good to plug the battery in. Oh, what's going on? Flight controller seems to be dead. Let me check if this one is plugged properly. It's plugged properly. Ship. Oh, that's not good. It's a new flight controller. It's supposed to be working. I don't know. What I do, let's see if it connects via USB. So the flight controller works when connected via USB. Now, if I plug the battery in and if it starts up, most probably the voltage regulator on the flight controller is gone. Check. Yep. Wow. Brand new flight controller. It's already broken. Anyway, I'm back. So I think this video can end here. Anyway, the drone has been built But the next video I'm gonna show you how to solve this issue of dead flight controller when the battery is plugged in. So let's say a good excuse to make another video of our troubleshooting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at the next one. See ya!